Hi guys, just want to do a quick video on some of the things I've been working on. I know I've been kind of out of the loop lately a little bit. I haven't been doing a lot of videoing, but I have been working, so I wanted to share. I know I've told you guys that I've got a lot of lace, so these next couple of projects will help you understand how much lace and trimming, and of course I bought those wedding dresses, so I've got a lot of wedding dress parts and appliques that I've been working on. Anyway, this is a little teapot, as you can tell, and I just took it and started adding lace. I started out with a background of lace right here, just a it was an old tablecloth, I think. That was a lace tablecloth, and I started out with that, and I wrapped the whole thing in it except for the handle and the spout, and I wrapped it all up in that, and then I started doing rows of lace. There's a couple of rows of lace here and a couple of rows of lace at the bottom. And then I just took my appliques, and those appliques from the wedding dresses are so large that I've got 1, 2, and then there's some pieces here and a piece there. This one goes all the way to here. So that's 3, 4, 5, and then some pieces. And for the handle, I've got some flat back pearls on a string pearls that I just wrapped around there, all the way around, and then I put a string across the top, string of it across the top. And then for the top, I just did a couple of layers of that, of this lace that I got from the Lace Mama, and a rosette, and then there's some drop pearl strand right there. And that was it for that one. And I just thought it came out really cute, and even my husband liked it. He said that is really neat. He said that is cool. So that was the first one. Then, of course, since I did the teapot, I had to do a teacup. This didn't have a cap, so I created my own little cap for it. And we'll talk about that in a minute. So again, I did practically the same thing. I lined it all with the lace. Of course, I gessoed it, both pieces. I gessoed them a couple of times, and then started adding the lace. I don't know if you can tell in here, but there's lace all along in here, and the cup is covered with lace. And then I added, I think that was on last. Then I went ahead and just added the appliques because I knew that was what was going to go next. So, and again, this was just, that's 1, and there's 2. And then this one goes all the way in there and around, so there's 3 smaller pieces of applique there, and they go all the way to the top. And I don't know, I thought they looked really pretty. And then again, I just wrapped the pearls around the handle. Down here, down at the base of the cup, I put 2 layers of trim. There's a little tiny crochet one. I don't think you can see it. It's a little tiny crochet one, and then there's one that's a little bit longer right here with the hearts on it. And then I left that alone, and I put a little crochet trim across here that I got from Gisela, and then I put that drop pearl around here, and the flat back pearl around here. And then for the top, this is actually a pickle jar lid. I added this piece to the inside so that it wouldn't float around too much. It has something to hang on to. Put pearls on the inside so it would look pretty when you opened it up too. There's a string of crochet lace right along in here. That's that Chinese trim, and then there's another of that heart lace here, and of this white dangly one. I wish I knew what that was called because I really love that. And I have a whole mess of it, probably about 8 yards that I still have left. And then this was a piece of the fabric that I took and then just kind of scooted it around and tucked it in and made it look like the base of the flower. And then I put another rosette on the top, a piece of trim of applique from the dress, and then a little gem at the top, and it just kind of sits on top there for the cup, so you can use it to hold something. And this cup, I liked it because it had a little rose in the inside, and I kind of wanted to just leave that, and that's why I did the pink on here, so that it kind of brought the pink out to the outside. And that is my teacup. I did an altered vase. It's kind of large. Okay, let me see. I can lift you up a little bit. Anyway, it's a glass bottle, and I did the same thing. I just started, I didn't gesso this because I didn't want to lose the color of the bottle. It's an amber bottle. So I wanted to keep the color of the amber showing through. So I just took my my glue gun and started adding laces and laces and laces. I started down here on this one, and I just started adding rows and rows and rows. There's actually a row down here that you can't see. And then there's a row there. There's an applique trim up here that you can't see unless you lift it. And there's that one. Then there's this one and this one. And then this is just a ruffle satin that I had. This is another applique, and it's just one applique that goes around the whole bottle there. Then I took this spray that I had and kind of wrapped it around. I started it up here, and then I just wrapped it around the side and down. I left the little ends and I just curled them up. I left those on there, and then I took a bow, a little strand of lace, and I tied a bow and then left it on there. And so that one didn't take long at all, actually. That was just a few minutes, but see, you can still see that lovely amber color, and I just thought that was so pretty. I didn't want to lose it with gesso. So anyway, and there's my altered little bottle or vase or whatever you want to use it for. My husband thought it would look really pretty with just a single, a single flower in it, and so a single white lily or something just sticking out of it. So that's that. And then I did a little, let me take these out of here. I did a little, I'm going to move the camera again. a little pincushion. This is a little Demitasse cup. I had a set of Demitasse cups. We used to drink a lot of espresso and things like that. Of course, now we're older. The espresso doesn't sit so well, and we can't drink it except during a certain time of the day, and on and on. But anyway, so these weren't getting used, and so I took one. And actually, I did this one first before I did the big one. So I didn't quite know how I was going to handle all these rounded spots. But on this one, I started on the cup, and I put this lace that starts here, and it has this row of pink lace wrapped around it. And this is all part of it. This was a lace, a trim that was given to me by Mel from Mel's Craft Design. Hi, Mel. And I used that, and it kind of covered up the whole dish. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then I added this, again, this little heart trim all along the edge there. Then I had another piece of lace that I added there, some crocheted lace, another kind of flat trim right there, and then I added a little blue lace because I wanted it to kind of be pink and blue, and you know, I didn't want it to be a solid color. And then I did the little excuse me, the little top with I think I did the same thing. I made a little top with the jar of some glass condiment bottle, but on this one I just put it upside down, made sure it fit in there, and then filled that up and covered it. So you can't really see that at all, and it doesn't come off. But that's a pincushion, and then I made it, you know, just a sewing themed kind of thing, except for Tinkerbell. I just had to add her, but all the rest is sewing. It's got a little scissors there, some buttons, a thimble, some more buttons. There's a little heart, the sewing machine, the Singer sewing machine from Hopscotch Crafts, and then there's two little flowers on there, two little rosettes from Gisela. Thank you, Gisela. And then this gem, I believe, is some Butterbee scraps. And then this one, I just covered the top of the handle with that crocheted lace. And that's really all I did with that. This is all glued on, so it won't come off. It just says decoration. And then I had made that stick pin, so I stuck it on there. This is a excuse me. These are stick pin pieces that I got from Charity. Hi, Charity. Charity M123 is her YouTube channel, and she had given me these in a rack that she sent me, and it's just some caps, bead caps, and a silver bauble. This is a spring of some sort, and it came with that shape to a degree. And then the little wings, and they have gems on them. And then there's another silver little bauble at the bottom there. But just the shape of the spring gave me, you know, it reminded me of a woman's body. So I took the angel wings, and I put it through the top of here, and then I kind of pushed the spring forward, stuck the wings in, and then caught the spring again and put it down, and then added the bottom cap. And I just think it's cool. It looks like a woman's shape with wings, and anyway, I thought it was funny, and I added that. That's my little stick pin for my stick pin holder. Well, anyway, I hope you guys like it. And like I said, this is why I don't buy a lot of lace. I buy some, but I just have so much. I could go on and on doing these things. Probably I could do, 5 or 6 sets just like this with no problem, and never have to worry about running out of anything except maybe the cups and the teapots. But anyway, thanks guys, thanks for watching. Please leave your comments. I'd like to know what you think.